Suspense! Good evening, meddling listeners. This is Group 3, giving you the best known episode of the popular series, Suspense. We're starting together with Miss Jasmine Joy Corpus and GPM Company, bringing you the most effective radio show ever and the greatest single radio script even written. Sorry. Wrong number.
Oh dear.
Your call, please.
Operator, I've been dialing Murray Hill for 0098 for the last 3/4 of an hour, and the line is always busy, but I don't see how it could be busy all that long. Will you try it for me, please?
Murray Hill 40098. One moment, please.
I don't see how it could be busy all that time. It's my husband's office. He's working late tonight, and I'm all alone here in the house. My health is very poor, and I've been feeling so nervous all day.
Murray Hill 40098.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Is there Mr. Stevenson's there?
Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Hello? George?
sir.
Hello? Who's this? What number am I calling, please?
We have heard from our client. He says that coast is clear for tonight.
Yes, sir.
Where are you now?
In a phone booth.
Okay, you know the address?
Yes.
At 11 o'clock, the private patrolman goes around to the bar on 2nd Avenue for a beer. Be sure that all lights downstairs are out. There should be only one light visible from the street. At 11:15, a subway train crosses the bridge. It makes a noise in case her window is open, and she should scream.
Oh, hello? What number is this, please?
Okay, I understand.
As little blood as possible. Our client does not wish to make her suffer long.
Life, okay, sir?
Yes, and I will be okay. And remember, remove the rings and bracelet and the jewelry in the bureau drawer. Our client wishes it look simple robbery.
How awful! How unspeakably!
Your call, please.
Operator, I've just been cut off.
I'm sorry, madam. What number were you calling?
It was supposed to be Murray Hill 40098, but it wasn't. Some wires must be crossed. I was cutting to a wrong number, a murder, and operator? You simply had to retrace that call at once.
I beg your pardon, madam.
I don't quiet. I had no business listening, but these two men, they were cold-blooded friends, some poor innocent human who was alone in a house near a bridge, and we got to stop them. We got to.
What number were you calling?
That doesn't matter. This was a wrong number and you dialed it, and we've got to find out what it is. Immediately.
But madam...
Oh, why are you so stupid? Look, it was obviously a case of some little slip of the finger. I told you to try Murray Hill 40098 and for me you dialed it, but your finger must have slid, and I was connected with some other number and I couldn't hear them. But they couldn't hear me now. I'm simply feel why you couldn't make the same mistake again.
I'm sorry, Murray Hill 40098 is busy.
Operator?
Yes, madam.
You didn't try to get that wrong number at all. I asked explicitly and all you did was did correctly.
I am sorry. What number were you calling, please?
Can't you, for once, forget what number I was calling and do something specific? Now I had to trace that call and to apprehend those dangerous killers, and if you want...
I will connect you with the chief operator.
Please.
This is the chief operator.
Chief operator, I want you to trace a call, a telephone call, immediately. I don't know where it came from or who was making it, but it's obviously necessary that it be tracked down because it was about a murder. Yes, a terrible, cold-blooded murder of a poor, innocent woman tonight at 11:15.
I see.
Can you trace it for me? Can you track down those men?
It depends, madam.
Depends on what?
It depends on whether the call is still going on. If it's a live call, we can trace it on with equipment. If it's not been disconnected, we can't.
Disconnected?
If the parties stop talking to get together.
Oh, but of course they must have stopped talking to each other by now. That was the last 5 minutes ago, and they didn't sound like the type who would make a long call.
Well, I can try tracing it. Now, what is your name, madam?
Mrs. Stevenson, Mrs. Albert Stevenson, but listen.
And your telephone number?
Plaza 42295, but if you're going on wasting all this time.
And what is your reason for wanting this call?
My reason? Well, for heaven's sake, isn't it obvious? I overheard two men, they're killers. They're planning to murder this woman. It's a matter for the police.
Have you told the police?
No, how could I?
You're making this check into a private call purely as a private individual?
Yes, but meanwhile...
Well, Mrs. Stevenson, I seriously doubt whatever. We could make this check for you at this time just on your say-so as a private individual. We'd have to have something for those...
Oh, for heaven's sakes! You mean to tell me I can report a murder without getting tied up in all this red tape? Why, it's perfectly idiotic! All right, then I will call the police! Ridiculous!
Your call, please.
The police department, please.
Ringing the police department. Police department, prison 43, Duffy is speaking.
Police department? Oh, this is Mrs. Stevenson, Mrs. Albert Smith Stevenson of 53 North South Place. I'm calling to report a murder. I mean, the murder hasn't been committed yet. I just overheard once for it's over the telephone, over wrong number that the operator gave me. I've been trying to trace down the call myself, but everybody's so stupid, and I guess in the end, you're the only people who could do anything.
Yes, Mom.
It was a perfectly deliberate murder. I heard their plans distinctly. Two men were talking and they were going to murder some woman at 11:15 tonight. She lived in a house near a bridge.
Yes, Mom.
And there was a private patrolman on the street. He was going to go around for a beer on 2nd Avenue, and there was some third man, a client who was paying to have this poor woman murdered. They were going to take their rings and bracelets and use a knife. Well, it's a firm, but dreadfully, and I'm not well.
I see. When was all this, Mom?
About 8 minutes ago. Oh, then you could do something. You don't understand.
And what is your name, Mom?
Mrs. Stevenson. Mrs. Albert is Stevenson.
And your address?
53 North Southern Place. That's near a bridge and the Queen's Borough. You know, and we have a private patrolman on our street on 2nd Avenue.
And what the number we're calling?
Murray Hill for 0098, but that wasn't the number I overheard. I mean, Murray Hill for 0098 is my husband's office. He's working late tonight, and I was trying to reach him to ask him to come home. I'm invalid, you know, and it's the maid's night off, and I hate to be alone. Even so, he say I'm perfectly safe as long as I have the telephone right beside my bed.
Well, look into Miss Stevenson and see if we can check it with the telephone company.
But the telephone company said they're gonna check the call if the parties had stopped talking. I've been taking care of that.
Oh, yes.
Personally, I feel you ought to do something for more immediate and drastic than just check that call. What good does checking the call if they stop talking? By the time you track it down, they already committed to murder.
Well, we'll take care of it, lady. Don't worry.
I think the whole thing goes for a search and complete rule. Search for the whole city. I'm very near a bridge and I'm not far from the 2nd Avenue. And I know I'd feel a whole lot better if you send a radio car to this neighborhood at once.
And what do you think the murder doing be committed in your neighborhood, ma'am?
Oh, I don't know. This coincidence is so horrible. 2nd Avenue, the patrolman, the bridge.
2nd Avenue is a long street, ma'am. And do you happen to know how many bridges there are in the city of New York alone? Not to mention Brooklyn, State Island, Queens, and the Brookniks. And how do you know there isn't some little house out on Staten Island, on some little 2nd Avenue, you never heard about? How do you know they were even talking about New York at all?
But I heard the call on the New York dialing system.
How do you know it was a long-distance call you overheard? Telephones are funny things. Look, lady, why you don't look at this? Supposing you hadn't broken in the telephone call. Supposing you didn't call your husband the way you always do. Would this murder have made any difference to you then?
I suppose not, but it's so inhuman, so cold-blooded.
A lot of murders are committed in the city every day, Mom. If we could do something to stop them, we would. But a clue of this kind that so foggy is not much more to use as the all clue at all.
But surely?
Unless, of course, you have some reason for thinking this call is phony and that someone may be planning to you murder.
Me? Oh no, I hardly think so. I mean, why should anybody? I'm alone all day and night. I see nobody except my maid alone. She's a big 200-pounder. She's too lazy to bring up my breakfast tray. And the only other person is my husband's Albert. He's crazy about me, adores me with my hands, and won't scarcely left my side since I took sick 12 years ago.
Well, then there's nothing for you to worry, is there? And now if you just leave the rest to us.
But what will you do? It's so late. It's nearly 11 o'clock.
We'll take care of it, lady.
Will you broadcast it all over the city and send out squads and warn your radio cars to watch out? Especially in suspicious neighborhoods like mine.
Lady, I said we'd take care of it. Just now I've got a couple of other matters here on my desk that require my immediate.
Oh! Idiot! No, why did I do that? Now he'll think I am full. Oh, why doesn't Albert come home? Why doesn't he?
Your call, please.
Operator, for heaven's sake, will you ring the Murray Hill for 0098 again? I can't think what's giving him so long.
Ringing Murray Hill 40098. The signal is busy. Shall I?
I can't hear it. You don't have to tell me. I know it's busy. If I could get only out of this my bed for a little while, if I could get a breath of fresh air or just lean out the window and see the streets. Hello? Albert? Hello? 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 Oh, what's the matter with this phone? Hello? Hello?
Your call, please.
Hello, operator. I don't know what's the matter with this cell phone tonight, but it's positively driving me crazy. I've never seen such inefficient, miserable service. Now look, I'm uninvolved and I'm very nervous. I'm not supposed to be annoyed, but if this gets much longer,
What seems to be trouble, madam?
well, everything's wrong. The whole world could be murdered for all you people care, and now my phone keeps ringing.
Yes, madam.
Ringing and ringing and ringing every 5 seconds or so, and when I pick it up, there's no one there.
I'm sorry, madam. If you will hang up, I will test it for you.
I don't want you to test it for me. I want you to put it through that call, whatever it is.
I am afraid that is not possible, madam.
Not possible? And why? May I ask?
The system is automatic, madam. If someone is trying to dial your number, there is no way to check whether the call is coming through the system or not, unless the person who is trying to reach you complains to his particular operator.
Well, of all the stupid complications, and meanwhile I've got to sit here in my bed suffering every time that phone rings, imagining everything.
I will try to check it for you, madam.
Check it? Check it? That's all anybody can do? Of all the stupid idiotics? Oh, what's the use? Hello? Hello? Stop ringing! Do you hear me? Answer me! What do you want? Do you realize you're driving me crazy? Start staring!
Hello, is this Plaza 42295?
Yes, this is Plaza 42295.
This is Western Union. I have a telegram here for Mrs. Albert Stevenson. Is there anyone there to receive the message?
I am Mrs. Stevenson.
The telegram as follows. Ms. Albert Stevenson, 53 North 7th Place, New York, darling. Terribly sorry, tried to get you for the last hour, but line is busy. Leaving for Boston 11 p.m. tonight on urgent business. Back tomorrow afternoon. Keep happy. Love. Signed, Albert.
Oh no.
That is all, madam. Do you wish us to deliver a copy of this message?
No, thank you.
Thank you, madam. Good night.
Good night. No, it isn't true. He couldn't do it. Now, when he knows I'll be all alone, it's some trick, some fetish.
Your call, please.
Operator, try that Murray Hill 40098 number for me just once more, please.
Ringing Murray Hill 40098.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, Albert, how could you?
This is information.
I want the telephone number of Hensley Hospital.
Hensley Hospital. Do you have the address, madam?
No, it's somewhere in the 70s too. It's very small, private, and exclusive hospital where I had my appendix out 2 years ago. Hensley, Henc.
One moment, please.
Please, sorry. And please, what is the time?
I don't know, madam. You may find out the time by dialing emergency 7212.
Oh, for heaven's sake, could you?
The number of Hensley Hospital is Vaporite 70105, madam.
Butterfield 70105. The hospital, good evening. Nurses registry? Who was it you wish to speak to, please? I want a nurses registry at once. I want a trained nurse. I want her here immediately for tonight. I see. And what is the nature of the case, madam? Nurse, I'm very nervous. Compassion. My husband is away and Have you been recommended to us by any doctor in particular, madam? No, but I wrote to the team why all this schedule is necessary. I want a trained nurse. I was a patient in your hospital 2 years ago, and after all, I do expect to pay this person. We quiet understand that, madam, but registered nurses are very scarce just now, and our superintendent has asked us to send people out only on cases where the physician in charge feels it is absolutely necessary. Well, it is absolutely necessary. I'm a sick woman. I'm very upset. I'm alone in this house and I'm an invalid. And tonight I overheard the telephone conversation that upset me dreadfully about the murder of a woman who is going to be murdered at 11:15 tonight. In fact, if someone doesn't come at once, I'm afraid I'll go out of my mind. I see. Well, I'll speak to Miss Phillips as soon as she comes in. And what is your name, madam? Miss Phillips? And what do you expect her in? I really don't know, madam. She went out to supper at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock? But it's not 11 yet. Oh, my clock has stopped. I thought it was running down. What time is it? Just 40 minutes past 11. What's that? What was what? Madam? Dad, they're going just now. In my own cell phone, I thought someone had lifted the receiver up the hook at the extension phone downstairs. I didn't hear it, madam. Now, about this. But I didn't. There is someone in this house, someone downstairs in the kitchen, and they're listening to me now. They're hanging up phone. I want to pick it up. I will let them hear me. I'll be quiet and I'll think. But if I don't call someone now, well, they're still down there. There'll be no time. You got to hear me. Oh, please, you got to help me. There's someone in this house. Someone's just going to murder me, and you got to get in touch with the... Oh, there it is. He's put it down. He's put down. The extension is coming. Ah! It's coming up the stairs. Give me the police department. The police. Ah! The police.
Ring the police department. Police department, precinct 43. Dupe is speaking. Police department, Dupe is speaking. Police department, Dupe is speaking. Sorry, wrong number.